Recording.
Mr. and Mrs. Shaw, family and friends. Today, we say goodbye to Tom, the beloved cat of Mr. and Mrs. Shaw, my parents-in-law. The first time I met Tom, I was excited and wanted to give him a hug, but instead, he turned around and then slapped me in the face. Fortunately, he had no claw. I sustained no injury but a broken heart. Despite this unpleasant first encounter, Tom and I had been acquainted for 5 years. Tom was a special cat that I will always remember. He came from the streets, and he was very curious and persistent. First, I would like to tell you how Tom was adopted. Then, I'll tell you two of his best qualities: curiosity and perseverance. Tom was no ordinary household cat. He came from the streets. He was homeless for around 2 years and then was rescued to an animal clinic. Dr. Nancy took good care of him, but she could not keep him forever. And Mr. Shaw happened to stop by and spotted Tom in a corner. From that moment, Tom's life changed. He got a name and, more importantly, a home. I think it's likely the early experience of Tom from the streets that shaped him into a very adventurous and tenacious cat. He was very curious and loved to explore. He liked to inspect everything in the house, and the boxes were his favorites. He would check out every suitcase, laundry basket, cooler, and you name it. He would sit in them for hours just to test drive his bed. And he loved the outdoors too. Tom would sit next to the screened porch and be fascinated by the outside world, and occasionally he managed to sneak out and went on real adventures for days. If I could interview him, I'm sure he'll have a lot of interesting stories for me. And Tom was not only curious, but he had great perseverance. He never gave in to difficulties. In order to get his treats, he would keep jumping, reaching, and after all those efforts, you have to agree that he truly deserved them. And thanks to Tom's perseverance, he developed a very special skill at opening doors. He would stand on his hind legs and reaching out his paw to the doorknob and just kept trying until he opens the door. With his perseverance and curiosity, Tom has left us with a lot of lovely memories. Today we say goodbye to Tom, but the memories of Tom will always stay with us. Although my uninvited hugs for Tom were not well received, I've always regarded him as my own pet, and I've always admired his curiosity and perseverance. I look at his departure in a different way. Tom, the curious explorer, just went on the biggest adventure of his life to the heaven. I wish him love and peace. Tom, you'll always be missed. Thank you.